Okay.
So, our first guest is Robert Taylor. Thanks for joining us today. You opened the event, the conference today, with a fabulous performance with Andrew Lovell, with poetry and music. The theme of the conference is music and movement, music and metaphor. So I just wanted to know, really, Robert, what that provokes in you.
Yeah, I mean, I think all three elements stir me a little, but I suppose my mind today is probably leaning towards words and
words.
And I guess that's
the metaphor.
Yeah, as in metaphor. I think it's an important part of how I have sought to express myself in important moments in the past. And
with poetry?
With poetry, yeah. So,
which has a rhythm to it. It has almost a lyrical aspect to it. Is that right? It's not just words like we're speaking now, but it has some other element.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it can be explicit. Sometimes it can be very implicit, and in a way that's often how we feel about things going on in our lives. And for me, I suppose I've found in words at particular moments in my life a way of expressing how I felt.
Right. And these words really mean a lot to you, the words that you spoke to the conference this morning in the opening?
Yeah, those were a gift to me. They were written by somebody else, those words, not by myself. And for me, when I first heard that piece of prose, I found it very moving.
Right. I'm wondering what it is you wanted to communicate or convey. What was your intention? With
that opening, I wanted to invite people into a particular mood.
A mood of what?
A mood of opening up, a mood of feeling sadness and joy. And
opening up to sadness and joy. And does that have any bearing on your work as a psychotherapist?
Yes, I mean, I think part of our role, in a way, if we want to call it that, is to be with people as they explore the full repertoire.
Right.
So many of the people that we see
of emotions,
experience and so forth. So, we want to be able to be with people as they seek to stretch the dead band into the full, use the full keyboard.
Use the full keyboard, right. All the musical
the musical metaphor, but yeah.
One of the verses, so I just want to put this back to you, that you said, reading from the poem, this is the invitation. I want to know what sustains you from the inside when all else falls away. Yeah. So, Robert, I want to know what sustains you from the inside when all else falls away.
Yeah. Well, it feels like, as I have gone through my life, I'm trying to almost collect aspects of love, in a way. God, that sounds like a musical, doesn't it? Or song. Musical. But of course, we collect aspects of sadness and loss as well. But if you're not,
what sustains you?
Yeah,
when all else falls away.
Well, it's relationships.
Right.
It's a sense of connectedness.
Right.
And so it's...
And I sense that in you as a person, as a professional perhaps. It's kind of there's an element of performance, isn't there, to what you did this morning, to this, which we're doing right now, but also to the role of, they say, the role of therapist. There is something in that. Yeah. So it's like embodying this, I think.
Yes. And I think it's an important part of our training and our development that, building a sense of resilience and doing that through nurturing, whether it's music, movement or metaphor, using that to nurture that sense of resilience and being. And it's that is part of how we sustain ourselves, I think, which...
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, let's leave it there for you, Robert. That's great. Thanks for your contribution. Thanks for your efforts this morning with the performance. It was really wonderfully received by me and Ben. We're talking about it in the introduction as well. So enjoy the rest of the conference. Thank you.
Thank you.